we get isolated in the valley of the shadow of death. Sometimes we feel isolated. We're not isolated, but we feel it. And we need to be reminded that we're not alone. And this is why I do this show. And this is why I write books and do all the things that I do. And it's because I want to take that same strength that I have found, that Gracie has found, to you as you struggle along with this. And while I'm bringing this up, I need to tell you something. I had a phone call the other day, and I called in to check on some stuff with my healthcare company. Now, I've dealt with a lot of insurance companies on your behalf, Gracie.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And, in fact, last night at 8 o'clock last night, I was dealing with a pharmacist.
Well, we're still doing that.
I know, on your behalf. And I was looking at this pharmacist, and the pharmacist, John, you ever had a pharmacist give you an attitude?
No, my pharmacists love me.
Well, this was one I did not know.
Yeah. Right. No. I was going to say, I go in and I am animate as all get out.
Well, my normal pharmacy was closed. We had to go to a different one. I'm not going to mention the name of it. It starts with a W. And I was just getting attitude from someone who, I promise you,
has no clue.
I looked at it and they were patronizing me, John. Patronizing me, and they were just talking like I was an idiot. And I looked at her and I said, "Look, I got some skin in this game. You can give me the science. I can keep up. All right. I've been doing this since you were in grade school. And but anyway, I normally when I deal with healthcare companies and so forth, you just get cold and impersonal stuff. I called up my healthcare company the other day, and they could tell. They said, lady said, "You sound like you got a really bad cold. Are you all right?" I said, "Well, I'm coming down with something this time of year and so forth." And we got all the stuff she said, "Look, before you go, can I just pray with you? Wow. You sound like you got a bad cold and you're not feeling really well. And you're sneezing a little bit. And I understand that. You mind if I just pray with you?" And this was this is Medi-Share. This is my healthcare company that I started up in January, and Medi-Share. One of the things that I love about them is that they will stop and do. I had no idea. I'd never had all the insurance companies I've called, all the healthcare companies I've called, all the doctors. Nobody has offered to ever pray with me. Said, "You don't sound like you feel real well." And I thought, how awesome is that these people really do care. There is a community of people that really do care. And it was so meaningful to have a healthcare company. This lady who I did not know, she's all the way out in Colorado on the phone, and she just stopped and say, "Hey, look, you sound like you feel bad. I'd like to pray with you." And it was the sweetest prayer, and I thought, well, that's what this is all about. It's about community. It's about people who care about one another, to go into the isolation of their hurt, of their pain, of their loneliness, of their despair, and say, "Look, you're not alone. You're not alone. We're here with you." That's what this show is about. It's called Hope for the Caregiver for a reason. And that hope is that you and I, as caregivers, can live a calmer, healthier, and dare I say it, an even more joyful life, even while dealing with some hard realities. 800-688-WLAC. 800-688-9522 if you want to be on the show. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. 65 million Americans serve as a caregiver for a sick or disabled loved one. If you're one of them, then listen to my friend Peter Rosenberger's show here on 1510 WLAC. He's got redneck tendencies, but he's really good at what he does.